covenant. Global forces taking over, global forces government. Global forces domination, not a denomination. This is my proclamation to all the nations. Global forces kingdom, global forces covenant. Global forces taking over, global forces government. Global forces domination, not a denomination. This is my proclamation to all the nations. Have you ever seen a silent night turn into a violent fight? Like 300 Spartans waiting till the time is right. Anxious for their marching orders, so when they get them, they all march in order. Their mind is set, yeah, their swords are sharpened. They're only marching where the Lord is marching. Their arms are sweaty, plus their arm is heavy. They're staying focused, yes, their heart is ready. They got the heart of war, masters in the art of war. Bloodthirsty carnivores, ready with their knives and forks. They follow one mission, one plan. They walk in submission, submit to one man. They know the protocol, they know the rules of engagement, just like they know the law. Know the one to know them all, show them all who you made of in these last days. I got a lion inside and he's on a rampage. He's making moves with no remorse, of course he is my source. By the way, did I mention he is the global force? Global forces kingdom, global forces covenant. Global forces taking over, global forces government. Global forces domination, not a denomination. This is my proclamation to all the nations. Global forces kingdom, global forces covenant. Global forces taking over, global forces government. Global forces domination, not a denomination. This is my proclamation to all the nations. This is more than just a theme song, more than just a rap song. This ain't a game, this ain't Marvel versus Capcom. This ain't a scary story, so don't get frightened as we fighting over territory. Yes, it will get gory, but this is for its glory. This is for grown folks, this is not a children's story. You got to be mature to understand this narrative. If you ain't grown, you won't get your inheritance. This is a mindset, your mind is like a wineskin. If it's open coat, you won't drink from the wine press. I'm talking new revelation for a new generation. Greater depths of concentration and consecration to conquer nations. You need to pay attention to the true dimension if you really wanna move into this new dimension. I hear the sounds of Michael coming from the archangel. Battle strategies and tactics for war against the dark angel. Global forces kingdom, global forces covenant. Global forces taking over, global forces government. Global forces domination, not a denomination. This is my proclamation to all the nations. Global forces kingdom, global forces covenant. Global forces taking over, global forces government. Global forces domination, not a denomination. This is my proclamation to all the nations. This ain't a battle cry, I'm crying out for Adonai. I got a holy desperation and it's trapped inside. It's time to let it out, now's the time to get it out. It's time to practice what we preach and what we read about. His people better shout, it's not the time to quiet down. It's time to climb that holy mountain, get on higher ground. This is where I am found, I got my face in the ground, waiting to get my crown, so I can rule like the king that I was destined to be, and operate in the authority that's vested in me. Yeah, it's time to dominate, it's time to rule and reign. We're businessmen and women, we ain't playing foolish games. Cause all these politics trying to make us call it quits. We just continue marching like we don't acknowledge it. We staying resolute, you know we stay resolved, so we can execute the orders we receive from God. We're yelling, bring it on. Global forces kingdom, global forces covenant. Global forces taking over, global forces government. Global forces domination, not a denomination. This is my proclamation to all the nations. Global forces kingdom, global forces covenant. Global forces taking over, global forces government. Global forces domination, not a denomination. This is my